So I just had a Flowmaster Super 44 welded onto my truck after a year of having a muffler delete. And the main reason I wanted to add the Flowmaster versus a muffler delete is because of the obnoxious drone in the cabin driving, and the odd sound that I got from the muffler delete when the MDS kicked on my 2020 Ram 1500. And I am very pleased with the sound inside the cabin. I've driven about 4 or 5 miles now, maybe a little less, with the Flowmaster on, and it's just slightly louder than the stock muffler was in the cabin, and zero drone. Like, it's really pleasant to drive now. I can actually hear my tires humming on the pavement versus the roar of the exhaust and the odd drone that the muffler delete gave me at about 15 to 1600 RPM. And as soon as the traffic in front of me gets up to speed a little bit, I'll show you what RPMs I'm traveling at now. I'm actually at about 1400 RPMs right now in 7th gear, and it's the perfect pitch inside the cabin as far as drone. There's literally nothing, just a slight exhaust note, and it's kicking in and out of the eco mode, so the 4 cylinders to 8 cylinder thing is happening frequently, and it doesn't even sound bad at all. It just changes the volume of the exhaust when it goes from 4 to 8 back and forth. So at this point, it's going to be a huge success. I paid around 90 bucks for the Super 44 on Amazon, and I paid a guy 50 bucks plus tax to cut the straight pipe out and weld in the Super 44. So for less than $200, far less than $200, I got a huge win with quality of sound inside the cabin of the truck. You can see I'm just below 1500 RPM, and there's literally no drone whatsoever. So far, huge win. I will get a video of a cold startup, and maybe even a video of the truck driving past, pulling out, and I'll patch it all together and try to make a video that makes sense. But I'm really pleased thus far with the sound of this interior, this muffler. Good job. It's hard to see laying on the ground, but this is the Super 44 with a 3-inch input and a 3-inch output, and they are offset. That's how the 5th gen Rams work. So just so you see what it looks like, kind of some chintzy looking welds on there. The guy didn't weld the best, but I don't think it leaks. It sounds pretty good. 3-inch in, 3-inch out, both offset, just in case anybody's curious how the 5th gens work.